wrong. He knew he was wrong.
Regardless, he
knew he was wrong.
He did it. The point is that he did it.
Hey man, I got some other.
That's the point I'm making.
Channel and shit from Clubhouse.
But from terms of positions of power and what have you, I truly think that the fish that Fifth really want to bait is Jay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking about all this, you know, the Harris family and what have you, respectfully, but Jay ain't biting. You know what I'm saying? Jay ain't biting. So y'all can continue on with worrying about all this, but the fish that Fifth want to catch is Jay.
But Jay, like you said, Jay ain't biting. So he, you know, it's just like if Jay's not biting, just like Fifth not biting T.I. So both of them, you know, are swinging at air right now because Jay's not going to entertain it. Not from Brooklyn. I'm from Flatbush. Jay's not going to entertain that. And obviously 50's not going to entertain it. So you cannot. If 50's trying to get that fish, he needs to stop because Jay's just like him. He's not going to entertain it. He thinks he's too big for that.
You joking? I'm just saying, me and you joking, and we joking. Yo, your sneakers is crazy. Yo, your lips is crazy. Whatever. And then you go to my dead mom, bro.
Okay, bro, but I would, but I would not. Okay, but I would. That is, I would. Okay, but you're right. But I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go against you. I wouldn't. All right, I'm just saying. But I'm saying though, in retrospect, I wouldn't bring up your dead mom if you wouldn't joke on my mom. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're going to joke on my mom and your mom's dead, you know, me personally, I can't go there because, you know, I know your mom's dead. But you got to understand what you're dealing with. You're dealing with kids that don't give a fuck. Okay? You're dealing with kids that don't give a fuck. So if you're looking for some sort of clarity from a young nigga that does not care, you're not going to get that. So, like I said, I personally think it was distasteful, but at the same time, just like you said, you understand why 50 did what he did, so you have to understand why the young kid did what he did. You have to have that same clarity that you have. You can't be biased.
I don't understand the kid.
Okay, then you do understand it. You just don't agree with it. It's not that you don't understand it. You do understand it. You just don't want to agree with it.
No,
and that's completely understand. And that's completely understandable. You can't say you don't understand it when you just. You can't say you don't understand it when we just had a situation when you just explained a situation about the Irv Gotti, because you can't. Listen. Okay, I'm listening.
I can tell you. I don't understand. I can understand that he's going at 50 moms. I understand because he talked about his mom. I understand that. But I'm saying the fact that he's talking about the dead, and then he don't have no remorse about it. That's the part.
But this is what I'm saying. The thing is that he's a little dude. You got to understand what these kids these days are growing up with. They're growing up to fucking out smoking on Tuka. Everybody's disrespecting his dad.
His dad is fit. He's supposed to be fit.
Yo, his dad cannot control his mouth. Obviously, we see that already just because how him and his dad are interacting with each other. Him and his dad be going at it. Hey, it is what it is, but you can't have that man go and jump off a cliff and expect a young kid not to respond. Now, did I expect him to, go with the whole dead situation? No, I didn't, but it is what it is.
Check it out. Like, at the end of the day, I'm with you 100%, right? But at the end of the day, like 50 Cent, he posted Tiny on them, social media. So it's up for grabs, right?
Yeah, we don't see little Marcus talking crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? So
because Marcus don't even like his own dad. Marcus didn't. How many times Marcus been disrespectful to 50? Like, what are we talking about?
He's not talking like this.
Well,
and even in the Bible, it says, "When the dead is at rest, let them rest, bro."
Well, 50 had no problem saying that about Irv Gotti, and we all just went over that. Okay, so we can't be sometimes with this or sometimes with that because we're being hypocritical. We can't have it both ways. You
But 50
can't have
moms
it
did
both
nothing
ways.
to the little guy. 50 moms did
Yo,
nothing to the dude, bro.
hey,
You can understand 50 going at Herb because Herb possibly had something to do with him getting shot up, bro.
Hey gang, hey
I
gang,
can
hey
understand
gang,
that, bro.
hey gang.
If
Y'all
my enemy,
hear me right
Mike
now?
check 1 2. Mike
yeah, we
check
can hear
1
you. We
2.
can hear you. We can hear you.
So look. All I'm saying is, look. Let's put a structure to it. I don't know what behind the bar went, but let's put a structure to it, right? So we got all this going on, like I'm agreeing with both of y'all. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, 50 Cent did do what he did. You know what I'm saying? He put that man mother up there, and now they whole family on his ass. You feel me? That's the way and I don't think like other like earlier saying like how okay if 50 Cent said if you come at 50 do whatever he want, why the fuck
we
they
don't know the whole story. We don't know the whole story.
But we are here talking like we know enough of the story. Okay, we're all here having a conversation like we know enough of news that's what's going on. You have the people that obviously are feel some sort of way because he disrespected his mom. Then you have the people that feel some way because he's disrespected dead. And everybody has their right to feel what they feel when it comes to that. Although
You know what happens. You know what happens
uh,
when somebody
but
speak on the dead like that.
hey,
They
it
come and get
is.
them right immediately. You
Listen,
know
it is
when somebody disrespect the dead like that.
but we don't know that
You
because
know.
50 is still here. 50, like you said, 50 disrespect Irv Gotti, bragged about it, posted it that he was dead. Nobody here was bitching then. Nobody here was bitching then. And like he said, Irv Gotti got kids out there.
You got that.
Irv Gotti got kids out there. You think how you think those kids felt listening to this 50 post up? Oh, you thank God you're dead and stuff like that. That nobody thinks it was right, but it was done. At the end of the day, you can't blame somebody for going and jumping off a limb for somebody deliberately going out of their way to embarrass their mother. I can't tell you how to react. If when you do something, I can't tell you how to react. I can just tell you once that action happened, hey, that was a foolish move. Let's not do it again. But obviously, they don't give a fuck. King got his motherfucking dead mama on a t-shirt right now, which is crazy. Okay, that is fucking crazy, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, these kids these days, you could tell them whatever, but they're still going to do what they want to do. Okay.
Let me get some more people to chime in real quick because I got some more
Go ahead.
people online and shit. Hey, Rich Dollars. Yo, go ahead, bro. I don't think he there.
I just wanted to put my point in there because I saw the thing was live. Just being a fellow New Yorker, I just want to put my, put my 2 cents in the situation. Because honestly, I think 50 should rap. I mean, at the end of the day, this is how 50 got on, by getting into these kind of situations, by getting into these scuffles, and this is what we loved about 50. Like you're never too old. You're never too old. That too old because you're not too old to be trolling. This is why we can't say you're too old. You're not too old to be trolling, but you're too old. So if you're too old to rap, then you should be too old to be trolling like that.
Right.
Trolling like this is.
Hey, Crooked, you there?
What's the word, bro?
What'd you feel about this shit, bro?
What's that? The T.I. 50 shit, man. That shit wild, man. Hey, did he just go ahead and do it, man? Stop bullshit. But at the same time, I'm like, keep trolling. Shit.
So you saying they both troll?
Yeah, they gonna let them do it. Shit, just don't keep trolling. It's gonna be an outcome. They gonna have to do something. Something gonna have to happen. That's how I look at it. Something gonna have to happen.
Hey, behind the bar, you there now?
Hey, but that boy Son of Demani just went crazy though. He
Yeah.
just went crazy.
Yo,
And he like,
that track is hard.
boy, he just
That
went crazy.
track is fire,
I
bro.
fuck with that nigga the money. Like
I actually listened to that shit.
Talented son.
he just dropped
Yeah.
a 7 track EP like about a few days. Probably like 2
I'm
weeks
here.
ago.
I'm here, Big Chuck. What's good?
No, like we got our people on the line, man. I'm streaming on our platform, and I'm streaming off Clubhouse right now. I'm on
Nice.
my
I appreciate
Roadcast.
that. Let the niggas know subscribe to Behind the Bar 3.0. We in the building.
Yeah, no, for sure. But some people gotta control the stage because like bro shit right now, shit, Muffle was here. You don't hear it?
Nah, I don't hear him. Nah.
Hey, Mr. Butter.
Peace. Behind the ball, please.
Bro. Hey, Mr. Buttons, your shit got wind on the game.
All right, I got you.
Behind the ball, peace.
Night Vision TV, salute, bro.
There you go.
What's going on?
No, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Like, who want to talk about it that's on Clubhouse right now? We got a few people on Clubhouse and shit that, like, y'all want to talk about this shit?
I'm saying I got a question though. Yo, first of all,
ahead,
salute to the panel. I'm saying with the King situation though, do you think King did anything that any basic YN wouldn't do? Like he didn't do nothing too amazing to me. Like I think that any YN in this era would have went in hard like that. With the cheese,
He would have went hard like he did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think a YN would have went hard like that.
Yeah,
I think all YNs in this era right now that like what King did, I would have expected him to do something like that. If he didn't, then I would be like, yeah, he saw. I would expect him to be like 50 moms and the T-shirt thing. That's something
we don't look at him as the YN though. That's the thing.
Why?
He's one of the greatest rappers of all time, son.
I'm talking about
we talking about King.
I'm sorry, fam. I'm talking about King. I'm talking about his son. I'm talking about that.
I'm talking about his dad. His dad is one of the greatest rappers in the world.
He was asking about his son, though. He was saying that his son. You know what I'm saying?
He's still a YN.
Well, his dad is one of the greatest rappers in the world. Swagger like us. We can have whatever you like.
People that got famous parents, man, and they turned out to be, nothing. But I ain't saying King not nothing. I'm just saying like what he did wasn't spectacular or nothing. Like that's what the average YN would do. Like, you know what I'm saying? King, Vaughn, all those people like that and stuff. Like that's what they would have did. They would have got out his mom's, put his mom on a shirt, did all the little tombstone stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I don't know. I just think that I think that I would have did if somebody talk about my moms right now this day, whatever means I gotta do to get at them, I'm gonna take those means.
Went straight to their death, bro? Went straight to their death, bro?
Huh?
You would have joked on his dead mom?
I don't know if I would have went that far, but like if I'm a YN, like
that's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
Let me ask you this. When you was 18, 21, you had a different mind state than you have right now. You know what I'm saying, though? So, like, if somebody would have said something to your moms or looked at her, somebody said something on here like that, they would have spazzed out. I think Behind the Bar said that.
Right,
so
right.
I would have spazzed out.
I think King got a more purpose to come at 50 Cent like that than T.I. You know what I'm saying, though? Because that's his mom. Now T.I., I want to see T.I. like I think Brooklyn Crook said something like this, and I agree with him. T.I. was like sweating 50 Cent for the verses, like, yo, I want to get you in the verses, I want you. And then, if 50 did say I think he just said, like, yeah, man, I'll do it. But, kind of like, yeah, man, all right. Not like, yeah, we're going to do it. I think he probably was like, yeah, all right, we'll do it. And then T.I. kind of like was just on it. Like, and then another thing, T.I., all right, we all know 50 Cent not going to give T.I. a verses. T.I. talks so much about how he could smoke anybody. He gotta smoke some. I hope he get a versus with somebody, and whoever he get a versus with, he better smoke him. Cause he got a lot of talk right now, and it's you know, like those 4 diss tracks.
You didn't hear that one shit though?
Yo, those 4 diss tracks is not equal to a Ether, a Hit 'Em Up, or a Who Shot Ya, or Compton City G's, or anything like that. It's all those 4 tracks. They was basic, man. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, I didn't even bother to go listen to none of them.
Yeah, they not hitting
I didn't even move my thumb.
Listen. Hey,
Man,
behind the bar.
sound biased, though,
Hey,
bro.
behind the bar, you can take it out of your stream and shit. Once it play, I can take it out of mine. But let me hold on. Let me pull this up. Let me pull up.
Yo, behind the bar.
The money.
Yo, behind the bar.
Cause you could take it out your stream. You know that, right? You know how to do it.
Hey, yo, BDB.
Hold on. Let me add this song real quick. Let's review this one. The money track, the Miss Jackson. All right, so we got that one.
I heard that, but all right, go ahead. I heard that.
You see it behind the bar? It's down there.
He said he heard it. Other words, he don't want to hear it.
Nah, go ahead, run it.
That's for him.
Nah, run it for the future.
All right, let's play it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's play it.
Oh, that's fire. You gotta start it right down, right down.
What beat is this?
This is Son, right?
Yeah. Oh look, this is his son. You see, he got the burn the house. So he alleging that 50 Cent did burn the house with his baby mama. But let's play it. Let's play it.
Oh, okay.
Miss Jackson, am I overreacting or is it valid? I wanna have a one-on-one convo about the man you sacrifice your life for so the world could see his talent. He's a legend now, I guess it worked out, but I need some answers. Are you happy with the way he been holding your family name? I need to know cause I can't sleep at night thinking you died in vain. I think it got to him. People won't tell him because he pay him.
Yo, this nigga is singing to his mom, bro?
Hey, bro, chill out. Let's listen to it. You hear it, right?
Yo,
hey, this T.I. other son. You know what I'm talking about? This the not King, nigga.
Yo, they gonna be in that fire. They keep.
Yo, but is it really fire though? Let's keep playing. Keep playing.
From shells or either jail. Cats got 9 lives, one more will ring the bell, and I don't want to do it. Reason I came to you, I'm hoping you could talk me through it. Maybe it's something that you could tell me, bring some understanding. I'm more level-headed than the people headed to his mansion. I hope you know it's time sensitive. I think it really was a little confused, but
that was real right there. He said he more level-headed than these other people. He talking about his pops. He talking about his brother. He talking about even them, right? You agree?
Facts.
Listen to him.
Headed and the people headed to his mansion. I hope you know it's time sensitive. I think it really was a little confused, but I won't mention it. Pardon me if I'm digging it. Hate to have you reliving it. You supposed to be resting. But just a few questions. Do you whisper in his ear before he makes his decisions? Can he hear you past the nervous laugh he do when he timid? And is he really happy? Talent took the basket and gimmicks led to the actual business. He used to be something. We thought it was a joke, but now we see it's something off with him. I offer him a chance to reunite with you, and I'll do it. Nothing left to do, so I just send him to you, Miss Jackson.
I wonder would 50 Cent have a problem with them niggas who cleared that sample?
Hey, yo, can I say something to go back?
Hold on. 1 second. You got to play it.
Hey, Curtis, I encourage you to do a little research on my whole family, but you can start with me first. I know you're not familiar with a mother or a father. Maybe that's the reason easily you'll talk about them. Maybe that's the reason you be targeting the women. Let somebody try your mama, bet you probably want to kill them. Speaking of killing Curtis, I heard you was a firebug. Well, I'ma be the reason all your fans put their lighters up. Put your lighters up if you've dealt with abuse. Put your lighters up if you no longer enthused with a nigga running around, profiting off our pain. Love it when we fall down, that's when Curtis gets paid. Now put your lighters up if you too want the truth. Many men sin, but don't profit like you from it. You don't even drink, but you'll fake it for the news coverage. Seem like you know 50 Cent more than you know you, Curtis. Goddamn, I think you went too far to stop now. I got a little more information you could jot down. Firebug, I could still smell the gasoline on you. Firebug, at least let them sleep before you cremate them. Firebug, ironic, you not hot as what you used to be. Firebug, and I'm the one delivering your eulogy. Firebug, don't let him put his light up. The next time you miss a mama, I could send you right to her. Try it, love. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Oh, for real, for real. Hey, they go whack right there. Hey, behind the bar.
What up, bro?
Yo, what's good with it, bro? Hey, this nigga behind the bar, you know what I'm saying? Salute to him and his platform, right?
Peace to behind the bar.
Hey, behind the bar, he had a question for me,
that
right?
shit was fire. I like how you eloquently, you know, I like how you eloquently
behind the bar.
that shit was fire.
Hey, yo, that right there sound better than them T.I. tracks, for real.
Right.
Hold on. Hey, behind the bar, can you hear me?
Chuck, what's the word, Chuck?
Not at all.
Hold on, Velly.
What's the word, yo?
Hey,
What up,
Velly,
Calico?
salute.
The locks
What's up
already
with it, man?
Miss Jackson.
Hey, hold on. One mic.
Hey, behind the bar, you asked me a question about Wack earlier and shit. I want you to ask Wack.
Well, what's up, bro?
You can hear him behind the bar? Well, basically, he asked me a question in regards to like the 50 Cent paperwork that came out. He's like, "Why you ain't promoting it?"
I've never seen no 50 Cent paperwork.
Okay.
I've always heard that they accuse 50 Cent of having somebody call, but that's an assumption. I've never seen Curtis Jackson name on no paperwork of him telling him, "You got it? Who got it?"
Oh, and that's for Wack.
Yeah, no, that's Wack.
As far as that rap song, that diss, man,
that's you're talking about no song paperwork.
You talking about the paperwork? Because behind the bar asked me a question earlier. He said, "Yo, you cool with Wack? Why?"
Yo.
Hey, yo, Big Chuck, pull back up. I accidentally kicked you off the pen. I was trying to get the video off. My bad, Big Chuck. Pull back up, my bro.
Y'all really think that diss song was fire?
Yo, it's better than T.I. songs because yo, listen, man, you gotta come with an ether or hit 'em up or who shots it for me. You gotta come with something.
You know what I just listened to? I just listened to a nigga try to recreate a Kendrick Lamar diss track. That's all I just listened to.
You can hear me?
Yeah, and he got that from the Locks too. The Locks already made a song called Miss Jackson.
That's what I was saying. Like he said that, and you just, you know what I'm saying, confirmed what I was telling him. Because I told him the same thing, like in regards to you. I'm like, yo, that nigga Wack shit, if he seen it, he would definitely will post.
Here go the thing, bro. I get New Yorkers play like they thought they saw a putty cat when I'm putting real paperwork in front of them. Real case numbers, real black and white. Nigga, what you think it'll be if I did what he asked me to do and it ain't no paperwork?
Right.
I put real shit in front of him.
So Wack, the paperwork that King put up on Tasha K or Tasha K, that paperwork was fake?
Where's it at, bro?
He ain't say it was fake. He's saying, where is that?
Oh, okay. All right.
Where's it at?
How do you go find it?
Wack would have had it if it was online and something like that. Wack would have already had it.
Where's it at? What's the case number? What's the post? Is it a police report? Where's it at? The nigga asked me about Max B paperwork. Boom, there you go. Here you go, right here. Where's that?
Facts.
Where is it at? So where is it at? Nigga, where?
Because it's public information, you know what I'm saying? And the black
ran that shit through the mud, bro.
Oh,
They'd have ran it through the mud by now. He attacked everybody. Puff, niggas would have been paid niggas to exploit the shit out of that nigga, bro.
That I would agree. They probably would. He definitely did that.
When him and Fat Joe was at it and all that shit, Rick Ross, you think Rick Ross, nigga, they would have been ran that nigga through the mud, bro.
For sure.
Where to work?
so right now is this just an attack on 50 because he getting at everybody or what? Wack?
I haven't seen 50 get attacked. When was he got attacked? 50's responded. T.I. went at 50. T.I. begging 50 to do a versus.
I agree.
And 50 just told him, I don't fuck with niggas like you. And he put up all his snitch shit. That's you. The T.I. We Tip commercial. Yes, you on trial. That's you.
Yo, you got any paperwork on T.I.?
So he fired at T.I.'s bitch. T.I.'s bitch just happened to be his son's mama. We still didn't tell no lie. We looking at what we looking at.
Right.
And then after T.I. did his little run, sitting out talking to Gillian Wallow, 50 Cent put up a picture of him and Tyler Perry and say, stay tuned. Y'all ain't ready for this. Checkmate. He ain't. Nigga, you needed him to rap. He don't need to rap. But where to work? If you got some work, where to work, bro?
You got any paperwork on T.I.?
Cause of being attacked, bro.
What you said, dude? They got work on T.I. You seen T.I. on the video?
Yeah, we got work on T.I. We got our books on T.I.
So T.I. and 50, T.I. really the rat.
T.I.'s a rat. We got all his shit. We got all his T.I. shit.
You heard it here on Behind the Bar, man.
That's a fact.
I mean, you know, I just think 50 is who he is. Like I'm who I am. Certain niggas that do what they do, if they had any of that, that shit'll be everywhere. They can say it, he, but they can't show it.
Wow, that's crazy. So you solidifying T.I. rat, and you don't got no paperwork on 50. So everything T.I. coming with right now was like,
listen. What I tell you earlier though, hey Wack, what'd you tell me years ago? I was like, yo, you got a beef with 50 Cent?
Oh, me?
Yeah, what I asked you earlier, like years ago, I asked you like, you got a beef with 50 Cent?
No, I ain't got no beef. You gotta remember, I met 50 Cent through K Slate. I didn't meet 50 Cent when him and the game shit was going on.
Oh, okay. So you had your own personal relationship
with K Slate. Then him and Uncle Murder came together, and me and Murder, you know, we've been close ever since. We was able to put the, a truce in at him and Papoose beef, and then Tony Yayo, he always was on the Straight Stunt magazine and yacht parties with us. And then the other niggas, I ran into him for the first time in a bank in Dubai that time when 50 got mad at him because he took a picture with me in game.
Is that why he got kicked out of G Unit?
Yeah, after that it went all bad for the niggas. We walked in the motherfucker, it was like 20 of us. He was over there with 3 niggas in his section. I didn't want to stand on the other side of the room that deep and him thinking something up. So we just went over there and hollered at the nigga, shook the nigga hand, brought him a bottle, played some music, and took some pictures. And by the next morning, nigga 50 was off with his head.
Yo, when I seen that picture, man, I knew it was over, though, for some reason, though, for real.
I would say this, yo. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
I can hear you, nigga, family.
My bad. I have technical difficulties, but I remember Game was even pushing the whole he's a 5-0, 50 Cent is a snitch, saying that he's 5-0 and shit like that. So that's why it's kind of confusing, you know what I mean?
That's a nigga said they beefing. Niggas say anything.
Yeah, but then Game got good though, right? Then he was saying like, yo, we can squash all that, right?
I think right now, man, if 50 was a rat, Wack 100 would keep it real and reveal it. And anything he probably Yeah.
Work on Fifth, man. They need to stop this shit, man. Ain't no
What? Well, no, man. Fuck that.
I ain't never seen
ain't no paperwork on Fifth, but we know for a damn fact T.I. got on the stand. So I don't know what y'all talking about.
Look, somebody told me it happened 3 times though. Somebody told me it happened 3 times. Like, right? So he got caught with the gun.
But you know what they say about Tip though? They say, yo, he got to understand his man was dead.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So that was his way to get out.
It happened 3 times though. It happened 3 times, not once, but 3. The first time was that, right? The one he got on the stand with his mans. Second time was when he had the guns. The third time was when he said that his cousin came to him in a dream.
No, man. Y'all need to.
Yes.
No, hold on. Listen, Chuck. Listen. Just listen one time, please. Please listen to me right quick. When he got caught with the guns, that's when he told on the niggas that killed this man, bro. Them niggas didn't get caught until that nigga got caught with guns. I don't know why everybody.
He told before that.
Yo, he said he was 7 times.
He got caught with the guns. He told before that, bro. He had a whole situation in Ohio. I actually know some niggas that's familiar with the case. And that's they mans. You know what I'm saying?
I went down to he 7-time felon. What he care about the case, man? We know it. We know how them niggas in Atlanta play. So I don't know what.
Come on, man. Let's keep it real, man. T.I. ain't no saint. Come on, let's go.
Them niggas in Atlanta play that way, bro.
Yo, Wack. So how many cases T.I. snitched on?
Wack gone, man.
Wack gone.
Oh, he gone. Yeah, so yeah, man, all right. So he clarified that up. What you think, BDB?
I mean, you know, I would say this. You know, Wack is definitely a credible source because he's the one who put Max B out there. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas were trying to protect Max B from not being a rat. And when the paperwork came out, come to find out, it was true. Only thing Max B had to say to defend himself was to try to make fun of Wack 100, talking about he crater face or whatever the fuck he said about him, and talking about he did the SMD and shit like that, which tells me, sounds to me, the nigga Max B's a rat.
Right, he hit him where it hurt with that one.
Right. And you
know
Max. So ever since that, Max B been kind of low key though.
Yo, see, the only thing about when you have those paperwork parties and stuff like that, and you all into the computer, like what Wack was talking about, this is why I kind of believe what he said, like 80% of what he said. Because when you come on these platforms, right, when you're talking about that paperwork and stuff, you gotta have your facts together, man. Because if you start lying on here, you're gonna lose your all credibility about when it come to paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So like,
hey, hold on, Whack back. Hey, behind the bar, what you say though? Hey, what you just say?
Talking to me?
No, behind the bar. He just said that Whack, he know he be credible because of what now? Yo, behind the bar, you can hear me? I don't know what happened to behind the bar. Hey, pardon me.
Yo, Wack, so how many cases did T.I. ever snitch on?
I don't think he's on here anymore.
The ones I know, he got on the stand with that body. And then we got all the paperwork. We got the word for word, where the nigga was buying the guns and ammunition.
Right.
And we got all that. That's when he got the 12 month a day. And then it was another.
Other than the one with his cousin, it was 2 or 3.
Those are two. I know, and you remember he on the stand while they're trying to solve a murder.
Facts.
Just be real, bro.
Hey, BDB, you hear me?
Yo, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what you was saying, Whack, bro? Whack
I was saying Wack is a credible source because he's the only one that stuck his neck out because at first he was defending Max B, but once the work came out, he exposed that Max B was a rat, and only response that Max B had for Wack 100 was to try to make it a clown situation by trying to diss him and talk about his appearance and talk about SMD and shit like that, which told me that he didn't want to talk about the work. Right, he didn't want to talk about the work, so that showed me that he's guilty.
Right, because he tried to deflect away from the work.
Right.
I understand that. And what I was saying is, I'm gonna believe.
BDB. Hey, hold on. BDB, you got Wack up here, bro. I brung him up here for you, bro. I brung him up here to help your
and
platform,
I appreciate it. I'm gonna clip this shit so the show ends. But yeah, I'm just listening.
Like extra questions though. Extra questions, bro. Don't get shot, nigga.
I mean, he pretty much answered the questions that I actually had. What I had for you earlier, and he broke it down how T.I. is the real informant and 50 Cent is not. I mean, I got my answer at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm just listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I definitely appreciate you for
hey, bro.
When it comes to
Rick Ross alone, if that paperwork existed, would have exploited the shit out of it.
Right.
He had the baby mama up there, baby mama sued and
baby
won.
mama, you know what I'm saying? Nigga. Yeah, I mean, I hear a bunch of niggas from New York say, yo, he had a female do something. I've even heard Herb Gotti them insinuate some shit.
Yeah, because Chris Gotti told me that it's some paperwork, and I was like, yo, what you talking about, the bodyguard situation? He was like, no, it's some other shit. And I'm assuming he was talking about that.
Yeah, but where is that? Where is that? Chuck, look, I put the real paperwork in front of niggas about that way, and they will start spinning. Me
you talking about the Max B shit?
Nigga, bro, Kuda B, Max B. I put Kuda, first they tell me Kuda B's didn't exist. I go get to work where it says, Daniel Hernandez paid me to go fire shots at Chief Keef in front of the W Hotel in Times Square. They said, well, Wack, he was copping out. What he supposed to do? Oh, nigga, I'm out of here.
No, for real.
You supposed to not mention nobody else's name.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey Vision TV. Hey, you've been locked up and shit. What you think about what he just said?
Yo, I think that's facts. What he just said. I wanted to know though that what he thought about the King Harris situation, T.I.'s son. Do he think he old enough to rumble with this whole situation, or should he like sit this out and let the two, the dad and him rumble at it, or
yeah, like did he go too far?
Real, bro, they haven't had no control out of that privileged child since he been a teenager.
Right.
The nigga did a whack ass diss song in 24 hours. I don't think he give a fuck about his mom. I think he just used it as an opportunity
for clout.
To get some clout. Now, what T.I. is going wrong at is his son knows not.
Shit, this nigga won't diss you, Wack, tomorrow.
What T.I. goes wrong at is he knows that his son don't understand those lay in wait politics that some niggas play by. So the fact that he let him jump out there the way he did without checking him, he just opened up the door to it's gonna be what it's gonna be. This is a nigga that's if he told he got a booking in Miami for $7,200, he gonna think he's somebody and run his little dumb ass down there. And run right into the motherfucking Lions den.
All right, I got a question.
That got patience. You playing with a nigga that got patience.
I got a question.
Definitely got patience. Go ahead on BDB.
Yeah, my question for Wack is: do you think that King went a little bit too far by including 50 Cent deceased mother in the situation?
I mean, bro, at the end of the day, she is content. She been content. It ain't nothing new. He knows that when she's mentioned, he crashes out. It's been proven. He was at an in and out with Floyd. The nigga lost his mind.
Yeah, they said that nigga was looking for Floyd for like a week.
So he knows, okay, this is a weak spot. Nigga, he gonna hit you in your weak spot. That's it. Now 50 know, okay, let me find some more on his wife. He searches. He gonna find something. Somebody gonna give him something. And he gonna go right up with it.
Hey, Wack, how they be giving you that
never
shit?
showed this week.
So why do you think that 50 Cent took down all his content on IG talking about the family? Why do you think he did that? Why?
It ain't no family. It's family is content. All of them content.
Right.
Biggie made the bitch content, nigga, 30 years ago.
Facts.
When he was showing his hand and he was
what? I didn't know that.
Hey, Biggie said some gay shit while getting at her. He said he'd rather fuck RuPaul than one of them ugly
escape chicks. Yeah.
Nigga Wack talking some shit right now. God damn.
That song Dreams.
What I'm saying is she been content. So, and everybody know he crashes out when you go at her. And, bro, I mean, it is some things that's a little odd when you, like, observing and looking like, it's a little odd. Damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, face is a little off.
I mean, the ass is looking a little different, So, I mean, did the nigga tell a lie?
But I'm saying, like, they showed a video with King disrespecting, like, somebody's mother in the Waffle House, saying anything he wanted to her. And, like, so what's the difference from somebody saying what they, wants to his mom? I kind of agree with that. But
ain't nobody worried about King, bro.
King is just a YN. He didn't do nothing out of the ordinary.
He ain't even a YN. He's a privileged child.
Oh my
He's a PC.
Oh my God.
Yeah, ain't no YN. Privileged
Nigga
child.
talking about he grew up in the hood. Nigga, you grew up in a mansion on a reality show. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
that's true.
BDB should have hit him with the gunshot sound. Blah, on that one. Hell yeah, that's true.
I'm not in the studio right now.
I mean, yo.
This Chicago, nigga.
Blueface just told the nigga, you and my bitch look alike.
Oh, man.
Damn. Blue did do that.
That's what he said, bro.
Blueface did do that.
Hey, yo, Wack, do you think anybody from G Unit should step in, like, lyrically and help 50? Since 50 ain't hopping in the booth, we already know.
Help weird.
I like this nigga, though. This nigga got some good questions.
And you don't notice that when Tony Yayo got an issue with a nigga, Tony deal with it.
Right.
50 come in and troll and be like, Tony, I don't like how you handled that. You need to go harder.
Right.
They individually deal with their own shit.
All right, bet. All right, Wack, do you think anybody is pretty much capable of doing a versus with 50 Cent? And if so, who do you think he should go up against?
50.
The Game.
No, I mean, yeah, we was trying to do that one, but 50 flipped out. Game would have definitely been a great one. T.I. would have been, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. T.I. got enough catalog. That would have been, a nice East-South situation. Who else?
Well, Ja Rule blazed Fat Joe, but I think Ja Rule him and Ja Rule would have been perfect.
Well, Ja Rule, Fat Joe told you, this nigga, a lot of niggas, Ja Rule was the motherfucking Drake of the 90s.
Right, early 2000s.
He knew that this nigga had 20-something number ones and shit going into it. Fat Joe will tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But all the way up was hot. It was great promo. Fuck it, why not? I'm gonna be real. I think the only versus 50 would do, it's only one versus he would do.
Jay-Z?
No. Eminem. Only one he'd do.
Oh, facts.
He'd do it just because it's all love. Just to control the night.
Homie love
it's
type.
It's really not a battle. It's just
Hey, yo, Wax. So we know that 50 really not giving nobody a versus, right? So T.I. got all this smoke, like he got the verses, like he just gonna dominate any verses. Who do you think could really see T.I. in a versus from the East Coast and from Atlanta?
East Coast
or even the West.
T.I. in the verses.
The Game.
Yeah, who you'll put up against T.I.?
Oh, he said East Coast, East Coast, East Coast. I'm gonna be real. Niggas may not agree, but I think the Chef will fuck him up.
Oh, Raekwon.
I think Chef will fuck him up. I'm gonna keep it real.
And he ducked that Busta Rhymes smoke too.
That's another beef.
Yeah, he ducked that Busta Rhymes smoke. He ain't had that same smoke that he, you know, like that energy for 50. He ducked that.
Another beef. That Busta. That's another one.
Yeah. Then we got on Atlanta.
Down there back in. I mean, I'm gonna be real, bro. Ever since the boy, hey, what was the nigga name that was knocking on T.I. and them doors? Shorty Low, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Ever since he violated the nigga wouldn't come out and play. I don't see him like that. You know, and then I kind of know the nigga in another way. You know what I'm saying?
So what about like Luda, 2 Chainz, Gucci? Okay.
No,
I mean,
but for
you know,
sure
we got a nice catalog. Listen, bro, 50 does not need to, if he wants to do it, he's gonna do that shit with somebody where there's no risk of losing anyway.
Right.
That's what I'm telling you, he'll do something like that with Eminem because it ain't really a battle thing. It's like we dominate that.
He jumped out there back in the day with Kanye, and after he lost that, he ain't really accept no more challenges like that. Not like he was scared. He just don't want no L's on his belt.
That nigga did accept a challenge, nigga. He built a whole production, a whole world down there in Louisiana.
Oh yeah, he did that. You talking about lyrically?
You know what I'm saying? Like he doing some other shit.
They build the whole world.
That nigga's gonna take that whole city within the next 3 to 5 years and make it a place to go to. Watch.
So what you feel about how everybody want 50 to get in the booth and respond and all of that? What you feel about that?
No, but man, hey bro, why come down a hill that a motherfucker can't get up? For what? That's too much work.
Bang!
Nobody, bro. This is what niggas hear when all those voices are down there. We don't even hear what you're talking about. We don't give a fuck what you want. He don't care. He definitely don't care. We want you, so what? If I care about what you wanted, I'd be just like you. Just saying, bro. Like, that nigga don't give a fuck about that. At the end of everything, he tags Bronson's Cognac.
So a promotion for him.
Yeah, nigga don't care, bro. That nigga don't hear that shit. The attack is hard to antagonize. It is hard to antagonize the antagonizer. It's hard.
BDB, what you got, bro?
Yeah, I'm just soaking it all up and listening, man. I think my guy, Night Vision TV, Night Vision TV asking all the great questions. I'm listening.
Oh,
no, for sure. He is.
So you think, yo, Wack, you think 50
Cent is on a mountain of his own right now. I think from that last photo, he has got the perfect mentor that is not a threat, that he's not in competition with, in the form of Tyler Perry. And I think in the next 3 to 5 years, that nigga's gonna take over the TV game.
Wow.
Yeah, he went from presenting the story, presenting the script. No, he went from acting and shit, presenting the story, presenting the script, executive producing, directing, to I own the studio now.
Yo, behind the ball, ask him if he think that Jay-Z docuseries is coming up.
He can hear you. He can hear you, bro.
50 gonna tread lightly with that Jay-Z docuseries shit because he knows if he puts the slightest thing in there that ain't right, Jay-Z got the money, the resources, the relationship
So fuck him over.
to come at him. And 50 don't like taking no losses. If it's if it's a 1% chance, he ain't fucking with it.
He better off doing the T.I. video.
Yeah, you fucking with Jay-Z, that's a different type of thing. And you do the wrong thing, the power, they gonna get at you.
Yo, so Wack, do you think 50 Cent should have used the 15th law and the 48th law of power, right? It's like crush your enemies totally, right?
Ooh.
So why he ain't crushing your enemies totally? So get, you know what I'm saying? Not killing them, but like crushing them totally.
You gotta choose your battles.
Who has any? It's only one. Well, shit. I can't even say that.
Right.
But who hasn't he crushed totally?
I mean, when you could just keep coming back, I'm talking about shut you all the way up, man.
We ain't seen the T.I. shit yet. Like the T.I. shit is new, so we don't know if he crushed him totally.
Bro.
Yeah, this ain't over. This is started.
T.I. is not a threat to him, bro.
What y'all talking about, bro? Because 50 not worried about T.I., bro.
Yeah, he's not a threat. Bro, that was just something to laugh about.
Bro?
What you say, Velly?
50 on film and production. He's not worried about T.I. What
Yeah, he's not worried about that dude at all.
It's bigger money. It's bigger money right now. What are y'all niggas talking about, bro?
Oh, they ask that question. Velly, let's get you in the conversation. So what you think, bro?
All right, so
is that Harlem, Belly?
No, this ain't Harlem. This is Brooklyn, nigga. Real wet. Yo, look, but check it, right? So, look, Five ain't worried about none of that shit y'all niggas got going on. Five ain't with the production. Like, Five ain't thinking about no T.I., no music. Five is way past music. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. He don't care about the Damani doing a record. He don't care about what's T.I. younger son doing a record. The records is cool, though.
King.
Because we can appreciate the music, right, Chuck? We can appreciate the music.
Yeah, I like the money joint.
No, both the joints. The joints is cool. All the joints is cool. But Five ain't worried about that. So we're not gonna even.
Why he ain't though?
Because Five is removed from that. What are we talking about? Like Five got Big Rich Town that's synced to something that's doing a deal with Stars that's like on a whole nother level. What are we talking about? Why are we talking about these other niggas' records when the record is? I'm not even being funny with none of their records because their records is cool. I listen to. I'm a hip hop head. I'm from New York.
Talk that shit,
I'm
Velly.
from New York, so I hear their lyrics, and the lyrics is cool. I hear it. It's like, okay, cool. It aligns with the Instagram and it aligns with the stories. Okay, cool. But like, why would Five be worried about any of these niggas' records for real? Like, what are we talking about?
Man, he used them niggas to control the algorithm for another week. And they need to be thankful that he utilized them because ain't nobody been talking about them people anyway, bro.
Hey, listen, let me make this clear, right? Because I don't have no, I fuck with Tip, right? I fuck with his music.
You fuck with Tip or We Tip? Which one?
You said what?
Tip or We Tip or both of them? Which one you fuck with?
577 Tips.
Hold on, bro. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, y'all.
Let me talk to Wack real quick.
You say you fuck with Tip, man. Do you fuck with Tip, We Tip, or both of them?
What's We Tip or both of them?
We Tip is the one you call the police for crimes. Because remember, Tip represents that. So if you fuck with him all the way, right?
Damn.
See, that's some shit that you do.
No, this is what's real, nigga. He did a fucking commercial. This is T.I.P. But we talking about We Tip.
Let me talk to Wack.
Crime Stoppers.
This is what T.I. did. He did a We Tip commercial.
Let me talk to Wack.
This is what T.I. did. He did a We Tip commercial. It's a fact, my nigga.
I don't agree with that. I don't.
This what he did, nigga. He
Hey,
did
bro,
when he told on the guns. He part of his conditions. He did a weed tip
That's a
commercial
fact.
for the
He did that.
police.
He did that. He
It's
did
a
that.
fact. So if you
That's a
say
fact.
you fuck with Tip, I'm saying you fuck with Tip, we Tip, or both of them.
I was only specifically talking about the music, right? I don't know what you're talking about. You talking
No, bro.
No,
hey,
no,
bro,
he's
this
trying to
is-
ask you a question. He's just trying to translate.
This is what's
this shit to
real,
make
but man,
sense.
this is not a troll. This is no bullshit. This is what's real.
Stop doing that, Chuck.
You want the clip? Wait.
Hey, what you
Hey,
mean,
do you
bro?
want
You
the
talking
clip?
to Whack,
Hold
bro?
on, let's get you the clip.
Hey, hold on, Whack. Hold on, Whack. Hey, Whack, hold on
Chuck,
1
you
second.
know-
Hey,
Chuck,
bro.
you know me.
I know that
Don't do
for
that.
sure. I know you, Veli. But listen, this all I'm saying though. He asked you a question. He said, "Which tip you fuck with?" That's all he said.
I was only specifically talking about the music, though, Chuck.
But he's still a rat though. I don't listen to rap music.
That's a fact.
Unless it's Gunna. I listen to his shit.
Nah, man, we can't pick and choose that. Yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
I can
wait.
choose. I don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
hold on. Hey, bro. Hey, what's bro name?
Veli.
Hey, Veli.
Yo, Whack.
Hey, Veli, the link is in the chat, bro.
Yo, Whack.
The link is in the chat.
Yo, hold on, Chuck. Hold on.
The link is in the chat. Go ahead, bro.
Whack. You know you
Hit the link in the chat. That's your man.
W in LA. Don't
Look.
I'm a
What?
G nigga. I'm a G unit nigga.
W in LA. What are you talking about?
I'm an Uncle Murder nigga. Nigga, I'm a G.
So he
Man,
fuck
you
with
don't
Uncle
know
Murder.
Uncle Murder, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You know Murder.
Nigga, fuck you.
You don't
Hey,
even
what
know
you doing
Murder.
all that, though?
Nigga, fuck you talk about.
Are you mad because Tip did a weed tip commercial? It's in the chat. Go look at it.
Yes or no?
Hey, Whack, you know A from Brooklyn?
Bro, you listening to YouTube.
Joe BBB.
From Brooklyn.
Yo, behind the bar.
Yo.
Hey, behind the bar. I'm about to
Met
play
you
it.
where?
You know when you met me, nigga. You know.
I don't know you. Who are you?
Yeah, I know. You don't know.
Hey, behind the bar. I'm about to play it.
Nigga, fuck you talking
Okay.
about?
I met you outside the W. Hold on. So, Chuck, let's paint this picture. If Whack is staying at the W, that means I came outside my hotel and a fan was there saying, "Hey, Whack, you think I remember you, nigga?
You never
Fuck out of here." You just said, bro, if I met you outside the W, you was waiting and said, "Hey, Whack,
W, nigga.
hey, Whack, it's me, Billy."
Let me get off this shit. You never stayed in the W. I was in LA.
I live in the W.
Oh shit.
You never stayed in the W, nigga.
What W you talking about?
Hey.
Chuck, relax.
Are you talking about Hollywood or
Hey,
Westwood?
BDB.
Talk to this nigga.
Are you talking about Westwood
Yo.
or Hollywood?
You see that shit I just posted?
I've definitely stayed at the W on 100 occasions.
What I'm telling you is this, right? You don't know who you're talking to.
I don't give a fuck, bro. If you saw
see
me
it
at
now?
the W in LA, you was 4 seconds from dying.
You see it now?
You didn't say
I don't see
nothing
that
wrong to me.
Nothing in the back.
You see it now?
You said something wrong to me?
Suck my dick.
All right, hold on.
Stop giving your mom instructions.
Whoa.
Stop
Hey,
giving your
look.
mother instructions.
Hey, pause.
Stop giving your mother instructions. Stop giving your mother instructions. When you saw me at the W,
Belly,
your bitch ass asked for a picture.
Yo, that's the problem with New York, man.
Ask
Niggas
you
on
when
that
you see
gay
me at
shit.
the W. Why you niggas don't talk tough when you see me? Why when you see me you don't talk tough? You didn't do none of that. Your
Hey,
bitch
hey,
ass
Belly.
would have got stopped the fuck out.
Hey, Valley, hold on. One
Ask him, did he
mic.
do any of that?
One mic.
Well, that's the problem with us New York
Hey,
niggas.
Whack, we about to play it.
He's on that gay shit, man.
Hey, Valley, you gotta be quiet, bro. You gotta be quiet real quick.
Be quiet, nigga. Pull me out the room. Suck my dick. Chuck.
Oh yeah, I'm about to
Stop
blow
giving your
bitch ass
mama
out there.
instructions, bitch ass nigga.
You talking about suck my dick and shit? Like
He giving
nigga,
his mama
get
instructions.
your bitch ass out of here. Cool. Fuck is you talking about, Kufa? But look, bro. We about to play this shit right now.
Some people call me Tip. but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2, community coverage you can count.
Fuck was that?
Joe, that was that CIP commercial.
This nigga mad at me because he mad at me because I'm telling him what's going on and he don't know what's going on.
Hey, let's hit it one more time, Wack. Hold on.
Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2, community coverage.
Out how old Gunna and Thugger was when this commercial was out. Now, I mean, maybe they seen this shit and it influenced them or something like that. We got to look that up, BDB. Find out what year this commercial came out and how old Gunna was and how old Thugger was. Because they might have
one too. Hold on, let me find Gunna shit.
They might have seen this when they was little, man.
This before Gunna even did what he did. They knew Gunna was that.
Yeah, they seen this when they was little and it got influenced or something.
They got to move it. It ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's like, yo, you calling other dudes a rat and all that, like.
Right. The whole rat thing on when you battling on who's a rat, that's like taking the fun out of it.
Listen, let me ask y'all a question. So what Wack was saying about, you know what I'm saying, them niggas and shit, that shit was different.
What you mean?
Like, was he wrong?
Nah, but he not. Yo, you don't get a person like every day. You don't get, I ain't on Wack. I ain't Wack blazing, but you don't get Wack on the channel every day. So, I was trying to listen to some of the shit he was saying though, because like I said, you can't be on here talking that paperwork shit or none of that shit if you don't got no straight facts. Like you could, you know what I'm saying? You'll be getting shut down. Know what I mean? If you can't prove what you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? And he do be, coming up with paperwork and, all different type shit. He in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So,
listen to this.
Oh, we don't hear nothing. Hold on, pull it about
murder simply because his friends turned on him.
Just go to see like you ain't got no real friends out here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I learned from that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not happy that it happened, but
is that Gunna? Is that Gunna?
Yeah, that's Gunna.
Okay, say less.
I'm kind of good to see that, be on the outside looking in.
Kitchens is now a member of the neighborhood rap group SPC, known as Shady Park Click, like his cousin once was.
That's why it's come back to that street word, snitch. No one's want to be labeled as a snitch. I don't want to tell on him because somebody might try to come kill me or someone in my family.
Kitchens says Benton first lied to police because he didn't want to rat out another member, Clarence Carter.
Everybody, know, the streets know. And so everybody looking at it like it was wrong because this man would let my family member, you know what I'm saying, go down for something he did.
Right. Kitchens claims Benton and Carter were both wearing red the night Jasmine Lynn was shot.
It was just a coincidence of how it was put out. Like, they actually had on the same exact color.
Okay.
He just had on the hood, and Devo didn't. He had on a regular shirt.
Kitchens believes that mistaken identity played a big role.
Why didn't he get talking like that?
Yo, he snitched on Cam right there.
Well, listen. This was before the Young Thug and all that, so they already knew what time he was on. Let's rewind it one more time for these goofy ass niggas. You know what I'm talking about?
So he like an industry plan.
No one wants to go down for it. No one.
Devontae Benton's younger cousin, Sergio Kitchens, says Benton is on trial for murder simply because his friends turned on him.
Just go to see, like, you ain't got no real friends out here. You know what I'm saying? I learned from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not happy that it happened, but you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of good to see be on the outside looking in.
Kitchens is now a member of the neighborhood rap group SPC, known as Shady Park Click, like his cousin once was.
That's why it's come back to that street word, snitch. No one's want to be labeled as a snitch. I don't want to tell on him because somebody might try to come kill me or someone in my family.
Kitchens says Benton first lied to police because he didn't want to rat out another member, Clarence Carter.
Everybody, like, know, like the streets know, and so everybody looking at it like it was wrong because this man would let my family member, you know what I'm saying, go down for something he did.
Right. Kitchens claims Benton and Carter were both wearing red the night Jasmine Lynn was shot.
It was just a coincidence of how it was put out. Like, they actually had on the same exact color.
Okay.
He just had on the hood, and Devo didn't. He had on a regular shirt.
Kitchens believes that mistaken identity played a big role in this case, and he knows one thing for sure, that his cousin is innocent.
And it's not right because you think you have one in jail for the crime, but it's not the right guy.
Damn.
Hey, do y'all think that it matters in 2000?
Not right because you think.
You say what?
Do y'all think it matters in this day and age? You know what I mean? This ain't like back in the day where if you was a rat, you get canceled. Like you just said it yourself, Chuck. You said, yo, Gunna's a rat, but you fuck with his music. And also, even like, you know, Max B got outed recently by Wack 100. 6ix9ine. All these people are still, in a sense, you know, thriving in the music industry. Them niggas, they're not getting canceled. So what difference does it make if people rat nowadays anyway? Because it don't even matter.
It's just morals.
Yeah,
but if it's morals,
yeah, like me personally, bro, I don't give a fuck about them niggas ratting because they been rats. You know what I'm talking about? They been rats before we even know about it. You know what I'm talking about? And then when I even found out about it, I like, yeah, that's a rat.
Right. So in other words, you know, it's basically it's cool to be a rat nowadays, correct? As long as your music hitting, right?
Yeah.
See, but
if 6ix9ine music was hidden, he'd be the biggest rat. It shit ain't hidden though.
Yo, BDB, but in hip hop, BDB, right? See in hip hop, right? It's not cool. It wasn't cool to be a rat. Know what I mean? Like, it's like hip hop. If you're a rapper, right? It's not cool to have that on your jacket. Nowadays, in this era, like after 6ix9ine or something, after that, it's like it don't matter. That's, you know what I mean? And people still rock with you. They don't care if you rat it. They don't care. But before, in a certain era of hip hop, you couldn't have ratting on your jacket at all, period.
And I'm in agreement with you. Even the situation with Jim Jones got pulled over with all that work on him and then end up disappearing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's no legitimate paperwork on Jim Jones. What I'm saying is, why are we, in a sense, clowning T.I. for supposedly with the whole Crime Stoppers commercial? If today's day and age, it's okay to be able to tell and still have a rap career.
It's like this, BDB. It's like somebody enter this sector right now, right? And then just start calling you out like, yo, I want to see BDB or whatever, right? And then you go to his channel and he only got 5 subscribers. You gonna be like, man, get this guy out of here. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, would you? Or
yeah, I kind of understand when you go in there with it.
Get this guy out of here. Get your subscribers up. You might tell somebody to go subscribe to his channel or something. For real. You'll be like,
In other words, if you pop in and you got some movement going on and you have a following, it's okay to pretty much tell. You know what I mean? That's what I got out of it. Because I remember even when 6ix9ine was on Academics, you remember what his man said when he was next to him? He was like, "Yeah, Tekashi's a rat, but we jacking it, right? We jacking him." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh man!"
So when he said that, you was like, "What?"
Right.
Like, see how you felt when he said that? You was like, "Hold up, nah, it didn't feel right." You know what I mean? Like, man, that's not. It's not. I mean, but nowadays that you could do stuff like that. I ain't stamping my stamp on that because I'm gonna try to stay solid to the end. But I'm just saying nowadays these new guys and all that, and that's why these old niggas ratting because they like, yo, ain't nobody do nothing to them, and I'm tougher than them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you tougher than 6ix9ine, you could do you what? What you gonna do to me? I'm a rat. What? Know what I mean? So yeah, this nigga's like, fuck that. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm a rat, get out and hold it down. You know, it's still rats out here running around with pistols and all that.
The only rat I ever seen pretty much had to be accountable and suffer the consequences of being a rat as of recently, last 2 years or so, was when they blew this nigga Alpo noodles out of his skull. You know what I mean? That was the only nigga that I think get
Yeah, Alpo was like out here, like fuck it.
Right.
And see, that was all around the 6ix9ine era and all that. Cause remember 6ix9ine was like, yo, Alpo out here smacking niggas and bitches and all that. Remember he said that? So it's like that's all around that same time. So you got the young niggas 6ix9ine ratting, and then you got Alpo. He just came home from ratting, and ain't nobody do nothing to him. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like in that era, that's what people spark in their mind. Like shit, ain't nobody doing nothing to rats no more. You know what I'm saying? Like even in jail, some people think, soon as you go to jail, if you a rat, niggas gonna get up on you. That's not true in some cases though. It's a lot of rats running around in jail that niggas ain't gonna get up on because they'll put that work in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people like that in jail. Like, yeah, I ratted what? And they doing their bid and ain't nobody messing with them. Niggas going to work out and doing whatever and ain't nobody even messing with them. So it's like 50-50.
Right. And you know, I heard people say even on this panel that, you know, like one of the people that 50 Cent will probably battle with is Jay-Z, but I want you to like bitch to finish the rhyme when I say the first bar. You know what I mean? Jay-Z kept stand on business for what he said damn near 20-something years ago. I'm about $1.
What the fuck is 50 Cent?
Don DeMarco. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
yo,
So,
I don't think 50. See, 50 not gonna give nobody a versus though, bro. And I think like Wax said, and I didn't think about that till tonight. The only person he would do a versus with is M.
Eminem.
That's perfect.
That was a good one. It would be Eminem, even if you want to put Dr. Dre in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in my opinion, that's kind of a coward way to go out, right? It's like say, for example, Night Vision TV. Think about your best friend you could think about right now, whoever that person is in your life, right?
Yeah.
And you get to go in the ring with your best friend to fight in a boxing match for a good bag, $1 million bag. Y'all not gonna go in there to hurt each other. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna y'all gonna be sitting there love tapping each other paws in order just to get to the main goal, which both of y'all leave there unhurt and with the money. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, BDB, they did have a versus like that. You know which one it was?
Tell me.
It was Raekwon and Ghostface and Method Man and Redman.
Oh, okay.
Remember, they had versus. They had versus with each other.
I forgot about that. Fact.
Yeah, and all of them could have went against somebody else.
Right. Yeah. And that's no fun, right? Because when when people have real rivalries, like for example, when we seen the Locks versus Dipset, you know, that shit ended really nasty. We go even Jeezy with Gucci Man, you know what I mean? That shit's really intense. You know what I mean? That's a real versus to me. Anything other than that is a motherfucking concert.
Right. Hey, yo, I think even in No Limit and Cash Money, even though it didn't get violent, it got personal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It got personal. It didn't get violent. You know what I'm saying? And what's that other one? Bone and 3 6 Mafia when they was about to fight, remember? They was about to get it in. And you know, all this talk about verses, you know, who even said verses was even gonna even put something together? Now, that's just T.I. Like, yo, I don't have nothing against T.I., but that's like T.I. calling somebody out for like a talent show or something. At the rate 50 is in right now, that's like I just said, man, behind the bar, if somebody come out right now with a video like, yeah, I want to do a live contest behind the bar, man, I'm better than him, and then you like, yo, let me go check this dude out, and he only got like 30 subscribers. You gotta be like, yo, man, go get your weight up, man. Go get your weight up. You know what I'm saying? I'll send a couple people at you before I even respond to that.
Yeah, just like anything in life, you can think about something like a video game, nigga. You can't face the boss until you beat the rest of the characters. You know what I mean? The boss is the final master. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just can't jump to the final boss. You know, so yeah. But yeah, behind the bar, man, I appreciate you for having me up. You know what I mean? Once again, man, it's always a pleasure when I'm on here with you, man.
Nah, we always have great conversations. You know what I mean? That's a fact. Yeah. I'll be seeing notifications. Do you still put up content? I'll be seeing you like that.
Yo, you gotta I'll be tagging you on some of my stuff, you know what I'm saying? No, but I'm gonna make sure I'm in there. Yeah, I'm still in there. I'm still in it to win it. Still in it to win it. I mean,
I gotta unsubscribe and resubscribe because I'm not getting none of your notifications, bro. I haven't seen any content in a minute.
And I stay tapped into you. You know what I'm saying? I get your notifications. I don't really be, sometimes it get lifey. So when life be lifey, I'm just cause I'm a blogger, but I'm coming from a viewer's perspective. I'm not, you know what I mean? Cause that's how I started. I'm a watcher, you know what I mean? So when I be coming like asking questions that the viewers who watch your show and stuff like that will ask. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be thinking in my head.
Nah, you did a good job, you know, speaking of WAC 100 and asking those powerful questions and shit like that. You know what I'm about to do. So as I hang up this goddamn line, I'm about to cut that bitch up. You know what I mean? And try to get some motion with that shit. Hell yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, WAC haven't spoken about the situation between, you know, T.I. and
no, WAC ain't spoke about it.
And T.I. and Buster situation and all that. Yeah, that's up and coming.
Nigga, you're going to see at least 3 uploads tomorrow with this shit.
Yeah, that's up and coming for real. But yeah, yo, where everybody else at? How many people on here?
It's me, you, and Chuck.
Okay, yo, I'm about to subscribe to him too. What's your handle, my G? Chuck, what's your handle on YouTube?
Out of Pavement.
I bet.
Oh, you switched the name? You switched your name, bro?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I bet. For a clout chaser. That's fire. Definitely a clout chaser. All right.
Hey, yo, thanks for throwing me that bone, though, Chuck. You know what I mean? You ain't had to do that. You know what I mean? And you stream my shit, too, so I appreciate that.
No, yeah, sure, bro.
You whack up on it in the building. That's what's up.
Right. Hey, yo, Chuck, you put me on the spot because I didn't know you were going to pull him up. You're like, yo, BDP, ask some questions. I'm like, God.
Yo, yeah, I'm like, yo, that's whack for real. Like, yo, he just came back with him. Like, yo, I bet. Fuck.
No, that's how I do it. You ask me a question about the nigga. I'm like, yo, I can't answer that question, but I can try. But then, hold on. Let me get the nigga up here.
Right. Yeah, that shit was easy.
Right. Yo, Chuck, you don't mind me asking, where you from, my G?
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm on the West, though. I'm in Vegas and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Chicago, man.
Yeah, no, I fuck with who I fuck with. You know what I'm talking about? Like, at the end of the day,
Shit, like I fuck with that nigga BDB. Like that's why I was like, yo, BDB, you said this, bro. Say that shit, nigga.
Right. You know what question though? Like, even though he answered it, I wanted to elaborate more, but I understand the game. You know what I mean? Because I was like, yo, how are you now protecting 50 Cent by saying that he's not an informant, but your main artist back in the day when he was managing him, the game was going around.
He answered that for you, bro.
He did. No, that's what I'm saying. He did. He said that was a rap shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, even though it's rap shit, like when do we draw the line between, just putting a jacket on somebody, even if it's on rap? If it's a lie, it's a lie, and we shouldn't condone that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Right.
Like if you knew that wasn't true, why you was letting some pump that?
Right. But
You know
I didn't want. But Night Vision TV, I didn't want to be the typical person to be combative with him. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't want to argue with him. You know, he said what he said, and like somebody like you and everybody else who has common sense could kind of read between the lines and say, well, that wasn't cool. You know what I mean? The fuck is that about?
See, you'll get more talking to somebody like Wack. You're gonna get more out of it by having just a regular, decent conversation. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like cursing and all. And I ain't knocking old boy because maybe him and Wack got something else going on. But I'm just saying though, like you'll get more out of him if you like straight asking him questions and what he think of it. And instead of going back, because we're not on Clubhouse right now, we on behind the bar, so you gotta respect the panel.
And you gotta remember, like just now when he was arguing with the other guy that was on Chuck panel, when they had some type of discrepancy, the first thing the nigga want to say to Wack is, and Chuck is, yo, suck my dick, yo, suck my dick. Like,
You gotta respect the panel. You gotta respect the panel.
They have a saying, Night Vision TV, and it's really cliche, and I'm pretty sure you heard it, but it's true. The saying is, you attract more bees with honey. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to sit back here and do the most in order to get a response out of somebody. And if he chose to he answered the question like Chuck said, but, that answer to me was like, like you just said, that you're condoling people putting false jackets and narratives on people. And Game was running around with that whole 50 Cent is a 5-0 shit for years. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, so I get it though. It's the game at the end of the day. Niggas gotta do what they gotta do. They go back and forth.
Hey yo, BDB. So you think like back in the day, like in the early 2000s and all that, they was running around with like what? Photoshop paperwork, fake. What's up? Fake paperwork. What's going on here?
I don't know about that, but niggas back in the day, niggas used to say some wild shit back in the day, and we just ran with it because we didn't have the technology that we have today. Like niggas is still up for debate when Tupac went at Biggie and hit him up. What's his first line that he said in that rap?
First of all, fuck your bitch and the click you claim.
I think he said that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, before he started rap. Okay, yeah.
Right. So when he said that, most people like, oh shit. He fucked Faith Evans, and when the picture came out with him and her, and she looking all sweaty with her hair all over the place, like they just finished fucking, it's like, oh shit, niggas to this day, I don't know if it's true or not, you know what I mean? But to this day, niggas will run with the whole, Tupac fuck Faith Evans. And to be honest with you, after seeing how Faith is and how Faith ended up marrying Stevie J, which was a producer for Biggie and shit like that, and was right around Biggie, I wouldn't be surprised, you know what I mean? And when she was on Jink Tramps talking like a whore, saying all shit that she was saying, like dick don't mean nothing to her, she done had plenty of dick in her life and all that, kind of told me that, Faith Evans was definitely out there, you know what I mean? But that's just my opinion.
Did toss her up, man. He ain't gotta lie about it.
Right.
If he didn't, he didn't. If he didn't, he didn't. If he did, he gonna talk about it.
Right. You know what I mean?
Because
back in the day, these rappers back in the day, Night Vision TV, in my personal opinion, and I could be wrong, but to me, they were more believable. You know what I mean? As opposed to what the niggas say today, because we never know what's a play. Like even with the whole, not to go back, but with the T.I. versus 50 Cent situation, it started off according to the story that T.I. said. It was supposed to be a sense of play. Like, I'm gonna say this to you, and then you respond back to this. So it wasn't organic. You know what I mean? So we don't know what to believe nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yo, BDB, do you think 50 would have that type of conversation though? Like, I don't know. That's in the air for me. But do you think 50 would like sit down with T.I. and be like, yeah, we're gonna run this play. Go ahead. Yeah, you hop out there, and then do you think he really said that, man?
It's possible, and he probably said it in jest. You know what I mean? Just off the regular fly-by conversation type shit where nothing was really nothing was solidified, just having a basic conversation. And he probably at the time didn't even take T.I. seriously like that because let's really think about it. Although they both rap artists and they've been out for over 20 years, they don't have the same type of music, if you ask me. You know what I mean? It's like I can't really compare the two. You know, it would be kind of different a little bit. I mean, a South versus a up north type shit. You know, they have two different styles of music or whatever. But you know, if you go down south in Atlanta and you ask them who their favorite rapper is, most likely they're going to say a Southern rapper. Same thing for up here, up in New York. You ask a New Yorker what's his favorite rapper, most likely they're going to say a New Yorker. But like for example, I was watching somebody's show the other day, and it was like, yo, who's the best rapper of all time? And somebody that lives in Florida, you know what they said? Rick Ross. So it really is a regional thing. What I noticed about hip hop, even though hip hop is a worldwide thing now, but for the most part, you're gonna love the people that you listen to growing up, and that's kind of in your region. You know what I mean? Most people not gonna, if you're up from up north, you're not gonna say your favorite rapper is a summer rapper for the most part, and vice versa. Niggas out there in LA, I guarantee you that their favorite rapper is most likely a rapper from where they from. They rep from where they from, and just like anything in life, when it comes to sports or whatever the situation be, yeah, there are a few stragglers out there that you might be from New York, but you're a Cowboys fan and shit like that. But for the most part, when you are a fan of a team, it's usually the city where you're from. Am I wrong?
Nah, that's true. That's true. You're right. You're gonna rap your territory.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna rap your territory.
Yeah. I mean, this how niggas would rep their block. Niggas could be both from Brooklyn, but hey, I'm from Bed-Stuy and the other nigga from East New York. You know what I mean? Two different sides of Brooklyn. So, you know, they in the same city, but they still rival. Niggas will beef with niggas across the street. Nigga, nah, nigga, you live across the street. So, you know, you know how that shit go, my nigga, you know?
Right directly around the corner type shit.
Nigga, I remember in high school, right? My high school was built like a square. So it had A, B, C, D, 2 floors. But it was built like more so like a rectangle, right? So niggas just be like, yeah, man, my homeroom is in D block, which is D corridor. And niggas be like, well, my corridor, my homeroom is in B block. And niggas from B block and D block with each other, and they in the same fucking building.
Hey,
so
yo,
the nature of man, yo.
Yo, behind the bar, I want to ask you the same question I asked Wack though. Who do you, since 50 not gonna do no verses, right? We know 50 not gonna do a verses unless he just hop out of nowhere, not with T.I., right? So who do you think, man? I want to see T.I. in the verses now. He just can't get away just because 50 won't do a verses with him. I want to see him do something because he got all this, you know, versus smoke. Like you know, like
if I'm not mistaken, he did it versus with Jeezy back in COVID time. If I'm not mistaken, he did one with Jeezy. If I'm not mistaken, somebody could, you know, correct me if I'm wrong.
T.I. did
with Jeezy. If I'm not mistaken, somebody could fact check me. But I think he did one with Jeezy back in like 2021.
Right.
But to answer your question, I remember somebody mentioned it earlier because, yo, one of the most underrated rappers to me, and he's dope, and he has the most energy on stage. Can nobody fuck with Busta Rhymes on stage? He have a lot of energy, charisma, and he knows how to put on a show and a performance, right? And even though, like we just used an example, you know, Busta Rhymes is a New York rapper, and he's and T.I. is an Atlanta rapper. But believe it or not, a nigga put like this: T.I. turned down a versus with Busta Rhymes the same way that 50 Cent turned down a versus with T.I. You know what I mean? Why haven't Busta Rhymes did a versus? Why you think? Niggas is scared. Niggas is scared. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, like shout out to Fat Joe for even trying to go against Ja Rule, right? And you remember Fat Joe was so desperate that he started disrespecting Vita. He started disrespecting what's her name? Charlie Baltimore, called them bitches on stage and violated them because he was losing. Remember, Fat Joe had to take a break. Fat Joe had to take a break during the verse and do a timeout for 10 minutes to catch his fucking breath. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people underestimated Ja Rule. I don't know why they didn't think Ja Rule was gonna pull that one off, man.
Man, let me tell you something. Ja Rule, I'm gonna be honest with you, and you might not agree with me, but that's fine. But one of the main reasons why we would never see a 50 Cent versus Ja Rule is if 50 Cent lose that battle, he would never be able to live that shit down. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Ja Rule a nigga that makes sure he stays in shape, and he's always doing what he got to do to have that particular stamina and energy to go on stage and rock a mic and do his thing and be able to move around. Remember, when 50 Cent is on stage, and 50 Cent, his weight go up and down. Sometimes he's sloppy, sometimes he is in shape. But for the most part, 50 Cent stays in one spot when he's rapping and put his hands up in the sky, up and down, up and down, up and down. He don't move around like that. He don't really have that type of stage performance. Yes, he could hire people around him, a couple dancers and shit like that if he wanted to. But 50 Cent don't really have that stage performance as far as, being able to have that energy. So, I mean, it is what it is, but like I said, I know that would never happen though, because 50 Cent, like somebody said earlier, is afraid to lose.
Yeah, you can't take, 50 is so advanced and moved up, coming back down to take a L, or who's saying he gonna lose? But I'm just saying, if he did lose, you know what I'm saying? though, that's not good on his jacket. He just, he's just at a higher level than me. You know what I'm saying? I think that T.I., since 50 Cent not gonna battle him and he got all this energy, either battle somebody, pick who's this plan B, like pick somebody else from New York, or are you really the king of the South? Because sometimes you gotta throw your title on the line to stay the king of anything.
I say this though, 50 Cent did take a loss one time, as far as the performance is concerned, and he took a loss on the biggest stage as far as musical performances. Do you remember what he did when he was at when he took an L? It's the biggest stage that you could be in on TV. I give you a clue. He came down upside down like he did in the club video. Where was that? What he do? Where was that at?
That was at the Super Bowl, right?
The Super Bowl, nigga, looking crazy, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga look fat, bloated. The nigga face was sinking down on top of his forehead. Nigga look crazy.
Hanging upside down, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's the biggest stage that you could take an L on, and he looked really crazy on there. You know what I mean? He was about 40 pounds overweight. Huh?
Has T.I. ever been anywhere on the Super Bowl stage, anywhere or anything? I'm just asking.
That's a great question. I don't think so.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm saying 50 Cent is a better artist. Like, when's the if you look at 50 Cent tour, right? Last year he had just toured overseas. Now go look when the last time T.I. even been on a tour.
I mean, I haven't done my research on that, but
yeah. I'm just saying who's active, and you know what I'm saying. Like the last time I really heard T.I. moving around getting active was like when Boosie was on his neck. Remember when Boosie was like, yo, and then he pulled up on Boosie and had a paperwork party, and they did an album that never came out.
And I remember that. And they made up and they did a make up the breakup session too. I remember that. You know what I mean?
The breakup, yeah. So then you ain't never hear nothing from that. You know what I'm saying though? So that's why I'm like, I want to say this. I heard so much. Like I don't really got nothing against T.I. like that, man. But listen, I done heard so much T.I. when his new album come out, I don't even want to hear it.
Wow.
I done heard like, yeah, that's how I feel. Like I done heard so much from you, your family in the last week. When that little album that you about to drop come out, I don't really care to hear that, especially if you rhyming like how you rhyming on those diss records, because those not no hit 'em ups, no ethers, no who shot you. They nothing like to make you cover your mouth like, damn, he put the nail in the coffin. That's just my opinion.
I mean, respectfully so, but it's a shame that we're still talking about either hit 'em up and who shot you. And even though they said who shot you wasn't even a diss verse to Tupac, from what I understand, but that's neither here nor there, right?
Right.
But nobody's making like them type of hardcore records anymore. Like niggas is then they're afraid to say names half the time. Like even when Drake went against Meek Mill, he never said Meek Mill name. You know what I mean? But we just automatically know who he was talking about. Niggas always want to do subliminal disses and shit like that, as opposed to back in the day, they're gonna let you know who the fuck they talking about. You know what I mean? So everybody's pussyfooting around when it comes to, you know, rap battle. Remember your boy J. Cole, you know, bowed out gracefully, ain't want no goddamn smoke, ain't want to get in the ring. Niggas like, oh, that's my friend, no, I don't want to do this. Niggas are scared, you know what I mean?
He stepped right out the way.
Right out the way, you know what I mean? So y'all got it. I don't. This is not good for hip hop. This might resort to violence and shit like that. Even with the whole Kendrick diss track, like even though it was a hit, that shit wasn't nowhere near a hit 'em up and shit like that. But most people say that Kendrick shit, you know, was something that was very, very powerful. Like that they not like us. They not like. I hated that song, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I hated that song. Ain't no diss record to me, but hey, some people say that's a diss record.
It do go down as a diss record. It do go down as a diss record, but yeah, man, that was I think I remember when T.I. first came out, right? He like self-proclaimed himself. You feel what I'm saying? He came out like, I'm the king of the South. Like he didn't get handed the crown like, you know, like quote unquote like a Biggie, like a sit down, they put the crown on him. You know what I'm saying? Like before he came out, I remember before T.I. really came out like that, the king of the South was, in my opinion, was Scarface.
Scarface. I never paid attention to him when he was with the Goody Mob and shit like that. I never paid attention to Scarface like that. And I know I missed out. I missed out.
Yeah, Scarface. Yeah, he was with the Ghetto Boys and all of that.
Ghetto
though.
Boys. I'm sorry, I said Goody Mob.
Yeah.
See, that goes to show you I don't be knowing.
Yeah, he was the king of the South for real. And then when T.I. came out, he was a young kid, right? So he was trying to troll Scarface, and he called him and it was like, yeah, I'm the king of the South. And Scarface said, you can have that. I don't, go ahead. I don't care. And he I mean, that's how that went. And then so T.I. just a proclaim. I think I just seen Brooklyn Crook say he need to battle somebody from the South, man.
I ain't mad at that. I am not mad at that.
Right, but Scarface was the king of the South, and T.I. you know what proclaim mean, right? Behind, I know you know what that mean behind the bar. Like he
king of the South.
That's like me coming out right now just saying, yo, I'm the best. Fuck everybody else. I'm the best show on YouTube, and just say that every time I come on. But really, I'm not. I don't got the views. I don't got the the subscribers. And I'm just saying I'm the best show on YouTube. So something pop for me. You feel me? Like, yeah, that's how T.I. was, man. I remember when he came out.
Hey, yo, my StreamYard's acting crazy, but I want to say this. Like, yeah, I see Brooklyn Crook said that, you got bounced back from the South. But you got to remember, not everybody that did a battle was from the same region. Like, when I seen, like, even though it was a trash battle, remember, DMX did a battle against Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? That shit was trash.
That was a setup, bro. That was a setup because, like, at that time, DMX wasn't mentally stable, man. You know, and Snoop Dogg was. You know what I'm saying though? Like I think Snoop took advantage of DMX.
Right. Yeah.
And since I want to see, you know, that I think Snoop took advantage of DMX, man, and the verses because DMX wasn't the DMX that we knew. You know what I'm saying though? Like
And speaking of DMX, that nigga family is wow, yo. You know, I don't know if you paid attention, but his wife and kids is doing a documentary, and they censoring the hell out of DMX on that documentary. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I seen the clip, man. I don't even care to watch it, man. It turned me the clip, the clip turned me off. Like I don't even want to see them do it, man.
Right. Yeah, they doing DMX dirty, but DMX left his family broke and poor. You know what I mean? They ain't leave them with shit. You know what I mean? But
So what you saying? They might as well get on the mic and talk about it and try to get some bread, right?
I mean, this is what the era we live in, though. We see what's going on right now, even with the whole Glorilla story and shit like that. Nigga, family members try to get paid too off their family and shit like that. Niggas out with their own family in order to get to the bag. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know, I don't agree with it. I think it's some sucker shit. I would never, you know, try to, you know, put my family on blast like that. Y'all not the talent. The father was. You know what I mean? And it sounds like the wife is probably kind of a bitter wife because DMX used to, you know, cheat on his wife and have all types of kids outside the marriage and shit like that. And you know,
when it got married and shit and all that.
Right. It is what it is. But yo, Night Vision TV, man, it's always a pleasure talking to you. I'm about to get ahead and cut up this goddamn live, you know, get some content for the morning and shit like that. So gotta hold it down, bro.
Hey yo, behind the bar.
Yo.
Georgia Grill.
Yo. I don't even hear what he said. My stream is acting up, y'all. But I'm off this shit, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all can hear me. BDB over and out.